hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in into my channel. This is Chester Reacts. Faith defeats. Faith struck yesterday. Faith struck today. The catcher of his strike yesterday was Mensa. And the catcher of his strike today is Sultana. I think I even package today on for side. I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's talk about today with Sultana. If I hear you say pain, if you say pain about disqualification, or you say pain about strike, we go fight. We must enter the same trouser. Anybody when no complain when Faith use fry pan knock Imisi for head, who will now complain that Faith should collect strike because of Sultana? If I hear pain, now you say will collect strike from my hand. It is sweet now. It's sweet. When it is not happening to you or your faith, it is sweet. But when it happens to you and your faith, then you feel the hurt and the pain. And then you be like, no, you need to collect strike. Which strike? Which strike now? If they give him strike for Sultana, then he should collect strike for Imisi own. That one was swept under the rug, swept under the carpet. Faith believes that he can do whatever he wants to do on this show, and there will be no repercussion, there will be no punishment, there will be no results. So if Faith should do something extremely dangerous to any housemate right now, you cannot blame Faith, because Big Brother has never tried to caution Faith on anything that he's been doing. As far as Discord said, he has been encouraged to constantly express rage, to constantly and freely express himself in a way that may be rage baiting. Do you understand? So whatever he did today, I'm not going to fault him for anything. No matter how terrible it looks and no matter how bad it looks. I ain't. No. Right on, Faith. You are the show. Go and test all of them. Let's see their reactions. Shall not go near Imisi. Imisi don't collect rich. I just see different reaction. Everybody did decks. She connect strike. Which strike now? Why? Why should he connect strike? Tell me one reason why she connect strike. Because he dragged something for Sultana pulled her. He beat him. He no beat him now. He knock her for head. He not knock her for head. All he did was collect bucket from her and she fell down. Yeah. It's not different from what he did to Imisi. He connected fry pan for her, dragged it from her, knocked the fry pan on her head. Did he collect strike? No. Faith can do and undo on this show, and there will be no repercussion or any. If they give him strike, I'll be extremely surprised on this one. If Big Brother should react right now, I'll be very, 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 very shocked and surprised. Because when it comes to Faith, Big Brother takes a step back. In fact, not just a step back, it takes like 5 steps back. We all know that Faith is the baby of the show. Faith is the baby of the show. He's been able to get away with a lot of things that normal people usually don't get away with on Big Brother Naija. So I've come to the conclusion that Faith is not just an ordinary participant on this show. Faith is actually more powerful than we all think he is. Because yesterday he was talking to Mensan. He and Mensan had an issue. Mensan was washing dishes. Mensan has been washing dishes since the beginning of this show. He washes dishes every day. When the members were like 29 people, I would see Mensan in that kitchen for hours washing the dishes. But apparently at some point, Mensan had told Faith that it is therapeutic for him to be washing dishes. Maybe Faith has asked him, why do you wash dishes a lot? And the guy had to just come up with that, say, okay, it is therapeutic for him. If it is therapeutic for you to wash dishes, it doesn't mean that people should not capitalize on that and use it against you or use it to put you down or in some type of way as if it's your job. It's not your job to be washing everybody's dishes. Even though you enjoy doing it, it is still not your job. So he told Koyi, make sure you wash your plates. He said it's maybe, you can say the rude way. And it is right for Faith to react to Mensah and say, why would you talk your fellow housemate like that? You are rude. But instead, Faith's reaction to Mensah was extreme. He was very, very angry. He was extremely angry, using curse words. He even at some point, carried a chair, put it on the countertop, and sat on it, talking to Mensah. Mensah was confused. Esla didn't know what to say. He talked. He almost went to hit Faith, but Faith told him one thing. He said, I will sue you. And that's your entire community, that place where you come from. You think that I will sue you. The way he said it, I said, okay. Now I understand. Faith has a good backing. Faith has a powerful backing behind it. And the way he's acting, the way he talks, when he tells people, I have instructed you, I have instructed you. You know, sometimes you wonder, where is the audacity coming from? To tell your fellow housemates, I'm instructing you, I've told you, I've instructed you. You know, the way he talks, it's very condescending. So you now listen to this and then you wonder, where is this coming from? So I genuinely think that Faith is actually more powerful than we think he is. That's what I think. And that's why I think it takes Biggie a while to send out punishments or to say things to him that maybe might upset him or upset people that are backing him. That's the way it's looking. I'm not saying this is confirmed. I'm just saying these are my suspicions because it's very weird and odd that he will get allowed to go this far without even one single strike since he started the show. Anyway, let's talk briefly about what happened between him and Sultana today. They were given a task, right? To make soap. Or is it make a homemade soap or homemade lotion, something like that. So this is Sultana's field. This is what she does for a living. So she was talking about it, bragging about, oh, this is what I do, this is what I like, and things like that. And she and Faith are in the same team. They're supposed to work together, right? So last night, Faith wanted to start work on it, and Sultana said she's a little drunk. She can't. She's tired. That was after the party, right? She's tired. Yesterday was Independence Day. They had a feast. They had a blast. Said, let's do it first thing in the morning. You know, please wait for me. So this morning, Faith has been waiting for Sultana for a while. Sultana didn't come out on time. Meanwhile, during the night, around midnight, Faith had started working on the soap already. So by the time Sultana came out, she saw that Faith had been working on the soap. She got mad. She still needed to do something, maybe in the HOH room. So she carried the bucket with her. She said she's not going to lick it because obviously the guy had been working on it, and she wants to add her own input now because obviously this is her field. She wants to put her own touch on it, and they've already agreed that they will work on it together. But for some reason, Faith didn't want to wait for her. I think maybe Faith was excited about the task. I don't know. So that was how the scuffle started. She wanted to take the bucket out with the items in it, and Faith said, no, you're not taking it anyway. So that's how he started struggling the basket with her. At some point, Faith even said, I will break it, or I will throw the entire thing away. Why would you say that for something that was given to you by Big Brother? A task that was given to everybody to do. You said you would throw it away. Day was so confused. Dede's reaction was funny to me because Dede is kind of close to Faith right now. So she's really confused when she sees Faith that she talks to and this reaction from Faith. You know, the way he dragged the bucket from Sultana, grabbed it, and Sultana fell. This is Sultana that Dede doesn't even really rock with like that. Dede eventually was telling Sultana, Dede and Sultana, stay calm, don't go there again, leave him alone, you might get hurt. So that's how they started dragging these buckets before each other. This is the same Sultana that when Faith was keeping mute, she hugged Faith like 2 different times while he was sitting down and while he was standing up. You know, they looked so good. They looked, oh my goodness. The way they communicated that, they made me fall in love with both of them even more. Like I was in love with Faith. But today, both of them are fighting, which is really, really, really crazy. considering how they made up the last time, how they talked sweetly to each other and chatted for a really long time. One thing that I know is that Faith always says, if you are close to me, I am more difficult to you if you are close to me. But when he says that thing, I don't think it's true because he's very close to Joanna and he doesn't condemn Joanna like this. So I think he did. He did. When Joanna said something to Jason G that she wasn't supposed to say, he did condemn her. But he didn't yell at her like this in a condescending way for other people to hear. Anyway, do you think Faith is going to get a strike for what he did today? Do you think he's justified for what he did? Or do you think he's not supposed to get any strike at all? Because I stand on my point, he should not get any strike. He should not get any punishment. Because if he wasn't punished for him and Imisi's fight back then I see no reason why he should get any punishment right now. Because the same similar situation from what happened now to what happened then. It's physical. It dragged something from someone and the person got hit. In Imisi's case, she got hit on the head. In Sultana's case, she hurt her ankle and her wrist. So, that's how I see it. But hey, feel free to share your views in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.